Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. This is the first lesson of our intensive course organized with Seller System and Data Dive. It's a free 10 lesson course on discovery trends, sourcing new products, costs efficiently, and diversifying your procurement. In the last month, we had our first webinar on Alibaba.com in 2024. We unveiled how AI is changing global sourcing. Today, we will talk also again about AI and how Alibaba.com is using AI to support small and medium companies around the world. In last October 15th, we had a deep dive on supplier assessment and how to find your manufacturer on Alibaba.com. 2 weeks ago, we discussed about logistics services, and today we are here to introduce what design innovation means with AI and how we can support to bring your product ideas into life. And the last webinar for this, the last lesson for this year will be on the Alibaba ecosystem for product compliance. Next year, we will have 5 webinars, and those webinars will give you a full understanding on what is Alibaba.com today and how you can use Alibaba in your sourcing. Today, as I mentioned, we are here with Seller System and Data Dive. So feel free to post any questions that you have in the Q&A box. We will not leave any comments because we is a recorded webinar. All webinars will be available in our YouTube channel starting from next week. The reason why is because today for Alibaba.com was an important day, was a milestone in our history. In Lisbon, during the Web Summit, our President Quo unveiled for the first time the new AI sourcing agent. And now I can tell you the name. It is called Axio. I will also talk about this new AI tool that will revolutionize your sourcing experience. So today we will deep dive on design innovation with AI, and also we will see how Axio will support your company. Why we have introduced a new platform to support local businesses around the world, because we know that it's very difficult to find buyers and suppliers when in Alibaba you have more than 50 million buyers and you have more than 200 million products. Just to give you a number that our president gave today, just this year, the transaction between sellers and buyers in Alibaba reached more than 50 billion US dollars. And we have enhanced not only our supply. Now you can find supply from 140 regions. We have enhanced our infrastructures with 20 million orders protected by trade assurance. And here is the total GMV that we have covered. And our goal is always to create that trust, to make it easy for you to do business anywhere and create trust between sellers and buyers across the globe. But how AI will support your company in designing that innovation, how to understand trends data, and how we as Alibaba have implemented this new generative AI platform to support businesses all over the world. This is the first time that we show this presentation. Is a fresh presentation from Lisbon, and in our goal when supporting companies with AI is, as you can see here, democratize e-commerce for sellers all over the world. Today, our president made an example on how sometimes it's difficult, even for any company to do global trade. He mentioned a company that did not go to Geneva, to the World Trade Forum, where he spoke 2 months ago because of visa issues. And these visas are just one of the issues that we are seeing in Alibaba.com, and we know the global trade is very complicated. We have analyzed that or almost 60,000 sellers worldwide are using already our AI tool. And our AI tool, in terms of design and innovation, it really can support you in defining what are the data and trends before launching a product, can support you in the request for quotation, in communicating with buyers across the globe in 18 languages, during the live streaming to track your orders worldwide. So if you never use our embedded solution, it's called Smart Assistant. So if you go in Alibaba.com, you will find the Smart Assistant in all your inquiries, in all your search results. The Smart Assistant is a tool that can really support you to understand data. But we know that sometimes it's difficult to understand how to use AI, especially when you need to use AI not only to facilitate your daily routine, but to enhance your business performance. So that's why we have introduced a new platform. And when we talk about design innovation, that is the topic of today, I really want to introduce you for the first time Axio, and to understand how design innovation can be implemented with Axio. Axio is a new platform, and I will give you the URL where you can use the beta version. I know that some of you have already tried our beta version before the official launch, before the name was announced. And I know we received valuable feedback, so thank you. But it was very interesting for us to understand how some countries, especially developing countries, are now embracing AI to take global trade to the next level. And that's why in Alibaba, we believe that democratizing e-commerce means democratizing and giving equal opportunities to sellers and buyers all over the world. Our AI sourcing agent, our Alibaba.com Smart Assistant, is available in our platform. And these are the data that in the first 3 months that we have launched Axio, we found. We also understood, thanks to our Smart Assistant, because Smart Assistant can support buyers to source in a more proactive way products on Alibaba.com, but can also support sellers. As I mentioned, we have now thousands of sellers from Europe. We have recently introduced our trade assurance also for European countries. So now you can use trade assurance if you want to buy Italian wine or machinery from Germany. We have seen that our sellers worldwide have posted more than 7 million products using AI. And that is a number that really make you understand how innovation, how our AI tool are redesigning the way of product listening, and how companies are embracing AI within the platform to reach buyers, and why it is better to use Smart Assistant rather than our generative AI tool, because Alibaba.com has 25 years of history. So our data and our specialization in B2B trade is supporting sellers all over the world to post products that have already a CEO and the images and a product description that is catered to make buyers that are within the community of Alibaba understand and purchase their product. And our buyer inquiries were responded by AI tools, 20 million buyer inquiries is a huge number. These are making, thanks to this data, we are understanding how our AI tool is evolving and how it can be your agent in terms of selling, in terms of sourcing on Alibaba.com. But these are not numbers. And I said, thanks to our data and our analytics, companies are redesigning their storefront on Alibaba.com, and buyers are redesigning their purchasing behavior on Alibaba.com. And we have seen a 52 increase of conversion rate when posting products with our Smart Assistant. And we haven't seen an increase of 26% when buyers use our Smart Assistant to generate product ideas and understand data in our platform. But as I mentioned today, for us is a milestone. So we have a partnership with Seller System and Data Dive. So I'm very honored for the first time to introduce Axio to all of you and to make you understand how Axio can facilitate your sourcing when it comes to Alibaba.com. When we thought about internally about what was the next AI application to support our community in sourcing and selling, we understood the global trade from the visa issue that I mentioned to all of these steps that a company needs to fulfill when it comes to placing an order on Alibaba. We really need an application, a platform that make it easy to do business anywhere in the world. In 1999, our founder founded our company because with a goal, with a vision to make it easy to do business anywhere in the world. And this is the next step of this journey. So Axio is designed to answer to all the problems in every single step that you see in this slide. So feel free to use it, ask questions. The more you use it, like all conversational tool, will learn from your business. And we have understood the expertise barrier, the complex and repetitive of placing orders on B2B platform. You need to repeat. So our conversational tool will support you to understand and reduce the time that you spend in using the platform, and is highly dynamic. So these are the ideal settings of our API integration. And why we're doing this in Alibaba.com. This is a number that today was mentioned at the Web Summit in Lisbon, because in Alibaba, we know that we are playing in a market that has reached 30 trillion US dollars. So it makes for us and for you a market with huge opportunities. I always remind you that here in the US, Alibaba.com is known as a platform to source products, especially from Asia. It's not anymore like this. I'm come from Italy. I was moved here in Los Angeles, and I'm supporting companies not only to understand how to source in a more efficient way and cost-effective way on Alibaba.com, but also selling. Here in the US, companies do not know and do not have an understanding how Alibaba.com can support them, not to find distributor or consumer, but to find importer, distributor, retailers across the globe that are using Alibaba.com. Think only about the ecosystem of Alibaba, how many retailers and the connection that we have all over the world in Southeast Asia, Europe. So you leverage on a community that can give you the opportunity to take advantage of these market. AI is the perfect to solve challenges in global trade, yes. And we know the traditional ways, relying on expert with limited connections. I come from the trade show industry, so I know how valuable is time and how trade shows are important for as networking. But when it comes to business, when it comes to connection, when it comes to actual orders, now thanks to AI, you can scale up in an easy way. And you are probably selling already online, so you know how valuable connection and new leads are. So we thought about this new AI era in Alibaba. I was in Hangzhou for a long time this year, and we understood how AI can scale the knowledge, can scale tasks, and can support anyone to take advantage of this 30 trillion market. And by designing, we understood that we needed to take a step ahead. We know that Google has indexes with 5% of word information. Thanks to AI, now we can index more than 80%, and more than 80% of the content will be generated by AI. So by understanding the use of AI, you can really design your product, your company, and you can redesign your workflow to scale up and to understand how it goes. I also find a big difference between the Asian market, European markets, and the US market, where AI, in my opinion, is being leveraged in a more efficient way in other markets than rather than here in the US and in Europe when it comes to business. Interaction, natural language, multimodal, synchronized, unsynchronized, redistribution of value. You already know this, but as I mentioned, the goal is to make it accessible, to make it easy to use. So when we design Axio, we sat down together with many companies, many buyers across the globe, and we found that creating value means making a platform that is accessible to all. And Axio will help you in designing the new products and redesigning your products, because it's a combination of a B2B search engine, a B2B wiki, and an e-commerce platform. And I will show you now today what Axio is. This is the name that we gave. It is a new platform. It's not Alibaba.com, as I mentioned many times. It takes data not only from Alibaba.com, but from the internet. So you can find data from social media, from the internet, from other B2B platforms. We are currently partner with other B2B platform across the globe. Here in the US, just to make you some example, with Build Direct, that is a B2B in construction, in South Korea with EC21, in textile with Fiber to Fashion, that is the most important B2B platform in India, with Newegg when it comes to consumer electronics. And these are some of the B2B platform and data that you will find in Axio. Axio, the Latin word, as you know, so I'm also proud that Alibaba choose a name with Latin origin when it wanted to create this new AI sourcing agent. Here you can scan the QR code you can start using Axio today. Also, if you want to know more about Axio, you can go to axio.com/home. You will find all the partners that I mentioned, video testimonials, and ways you can some practical information how you can use Axio. Axio is your personal sourcing agent that will support your company to design, and this is the topic of this lesson, will help you to design your next
It's already skiing season in Europe, but if someone wants to build a ski resort in the hot desert, what should they do? Let's type in our need. I'm creating a ski area in a desert. How can you help me? Axio will deduce which categories are most in demand in this scenario, according to the relevance and importance of the procurement needs. For a resort like this, we might need some snow first. The AI will generate the core categories of that product type based on industry knowledge, further guiding us through the selection process. Let's build an indoor resort. Based on Axio's industry know-how, the snowfield area is the primary decision factor when choosing a snowmaking machine. Axio provides more advanced product recommendations based on size, snow output, and power. We can further refine the size requirements to select the most appropriate items. If we are interested in a product, we can find an AI-generated page tailored to our specific queries and sourcing intentions. Axio Page. The Wiki Style page offers an AI summary by integrating and reconstructing verified knowledge from various sources. This ensures that we receive accurate, comprehensive, and decision-oriented product information. We can subscribe it to stay updated on important changes, such as industry know-how and trending product updates. We can use Axio Agent throughout the journey. It automatically analyzes and retrieves information from the Axio page, helping us get the information we need through conversational interaction. For complex questions such as shipping costs and delivery times, Axio Agent will provide an estimate based on real-time data and industry expertise. Now we're ready to make a professional request. In just 3 months, we'll be able to receive the snowmaking machines to Dubai and start building our ski resort in the desert. Isn't that amazing?
Isn't that amazing?
Simply give Axio a general request, such as, I'm looking for innovative inspiration for Christmas. By analyzing key factors such as social trends, profit margins, search volume, retail sales, and niche scores, Axio generates hundreds of creative ideas tailored to your needs. By using natural language, you can easily customize your selection plan based on your specific preferences. If you're looking for inspiration or deeper insights into a particular category, the Axio page offers comprehensive market analysis, provides you with valuable data and trends that can spark new ideas. On Axio page, you can dive into detailed sales trends, customer personas, and real customer reviews to gain a thorough understanding of the market, so you can make informed sourcing decisions with confidence. You can also source similar products for more options. Once you've found the perfect option, Axio will automatically send out a price inquiry and request for quotation.
how easy it is now to use Axio. So if you have never tried it, it was launched today in Lisbon, and this is an example of the products that we're seeing. So it can generate also a product recommendation for you. It can generate really easy to understand.
For buyers with clear requirements who are looking for suppliers, the process is even easier. Simply upload your sourcing Excel file, and Axio will automatically analyze it and search the internet to identify potential suppliers that match your specific requirement. Once the analysis is complete, you'll be presented with a list of suitable suppliers. From there, you can easily send requests directly to the suppliers who best meet your needs.
And this is actually when you already know what you want to buy. I think that I missed one. Yes. Now let's see another feature of Axio, that means expertise, information, manufacturer, and products. These are the main four action that you can find in our platform. Let me skip on this, and as I mentioned, here is the core code. You can start using Axio to generate your new business idea and to design or redesign your products. You can scan the QR code. It was launched today. You can also follow Axio on LinkedIn, and we will post on a daily basis new testimonials and new videos on how to use our platform. So this is the end of the lesson number 4.